Alright everyone, it is I, VRChat Star Valentine, and today we are going to be playing more VRChat, where we are going to be revisiting a world that I have streamed a good while ago, all the way back in April. This world is Beyond a Bit, and it is, well, the way I can best describe it is that it is, sort of like an animation kind of world, like there's one big central like scripted event or animation that is part of it, and yeah, it's just really cool, and it's just a really cool world, and yeah, it gets really crazy. It just starts out just really simple with a little box, and then it just develops into just something far beyond that, and that is basically pretty much how I could describe it, more or less. Just pretty much the kind of description I can provide of it. However, there are also some other things I need to talk about too beforehand, and I'm just gonna get all the announcements out of the way this time, just because this is an animation. Once I'm in it, I cannot stop it. So yeah, let's get into this. So let's start with the announcements. So first up, I did decide that alongside my Rendo, I'm also gonna get a Rusk. Now this Rusk will be bought directly for the store. It won't be from a friend. Um, and as such, I won't have any of the issues that I'm having. Just try to get this Rendo working and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I am doing right now. Also, or rather, that's pretty much the plan now is to have a Rusk aside alongside the Rendo and get all that figured out. Now, granted, it will look a little different from my Rendo. It will, while my Rendo will be like gold and have like purple outfit on and all that. The Rusk will have way different shit. It will have like red highlights in the hair, similar to my God Runner I have out right now, Redline, and it will have pretty much that kind of outfit instead of the more gold kind of or rather not that kind of outfit, but the outfit will be black and red as well to kind of match with my normal color scheme and my channel color scheme, which, by the way, I did decide to keep the overlays, my next gen overlays for when I actually do the big rebrand. I did decide to keep them red as well, and just keep that general color scheme, but just change the name and change the way they look and all that. And it won't be Schrodinger anymore. It will be Broken Valentine, and But yeah, the new Rusk will be black and red. It will have a red outfit, and it will have a little rifle with it. I did want to add like a little cool baseball bat and several other things that I just really love, and I think will look cool on it. But yeah, I'm gonna add quite a bit to it. For now, a lot of it is classified, but I am gonna add quite a lot of shit, and too. Plus, we'll have really big wings on the back. Those big ass wings that you see on the back of male demon cat and other sorts of avies like that. It will also have those, and yeah, it'll just be you're gonna love it when you see it. That's all I gotta say. Now, aside from that, there's also the second one is little cat thing that Sarah Dynamite had last stream. The Diaria or Dara or how you pronounce Savvy's name? I don't really know. I think it's Dara? Yeah. But but yeah, it was called Joe Mama, and unfortunately that one is privated. That one yeah, that one got DMCA'd along with a lot of the well, along with the Mami Mara I had. That one also got DMCA'd. Though to be fair, with the Mama Mara, I don't really know what happened with that one. I heard the creator got some like weird drama or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna try figure it out here. Um, and also last announcement. So yeah, what I'm gonna be doing. Uh, we're not gonna go to the last announcement yet. So yeah, because that I decided that I would just go ahead and try re-upload the Abbey myself. I would just go to the site, just buy it myself, try to fix it up, because I've heard that you need to do some shit to get Quest compatible. And since most of my friends are Questies, they can't see it, if it isn't made Quest compatible. So I gotta do that. And yeah, there's also some other things that I'm gonna do too as well. So yeah, it's gonna be quite an adventure, especially because to be honest, I already have my rendo project going on, and that is taking forever. With all the shit I have to do. Apparently, it's an older version of the rendo that uses dynamic bones, and since VRChat did away with that, I have to completely just convert to fizz bones, and yeah, there's a lot of shit that I have to take care of that, and it's really just becoming a real pain in the ass. And I think my phone is about to die. No, it's good. It's good. I've been having more woes with that phone recently, by the way. Apparently its charger started to do this shit again. So I'm gonna have to look into a new one of those too. Or at least look into what the fuck's going on with it. Because that is great. That is great that is my cycle now with my phone. It's just constantly just fixing it and then it breaking again, just having to fix it and then it breaking again. It's just really nice. It's really nice. Not. No, it's actually totally fucking sucks. But, So yeah, I'm gonna have to, fix up the Abbey and all that. And, it's gonna be quite an adventure. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Um, so, And, also one more thing as well. I might or might not. I might or might not Well, actually, no. I'm not gonna bring back my horror game project. I don't have the budget, and I don't really have modeling expertise or any of that. So yeah, I'm not gonna bring that back. But I am going to One thing I am going to do is I am going to start you know, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. There are 3 main games that I have narrowed down my next playthroughs to. Those being Trails of Cold Steel, Papers, Please, and potentially No Man's Sky. I was originally gonna do Starfield, but the thing with Starfield is that that game in particular just has it's not that it's buggy. It's actually really, really good, but I'm more worried about whether or not my GPU will be able to run it, because I'm still running an old-ass 1060. So it's more of a question of, will my old-ass PC actually be able to fucking boot up the game or not, as far as the Starfield is concerned, which is the same with Armored Core 6. And Armored Core 6 is going to be on my absolute I will play this list. Once I get, the new GPU installed and all that figured out. God damn, there's so much I need to figure out. And so little fucking time in the year to do it. But yeah, those are the three main games that I'm gonna try to play here. And I'm probably gonna try Papers, Please first, because that's one that Sarah Dynamite is also gonna start playing soon after they finish up, their football streams. And so yeah, that's probably gonna be my first one. My second one is probably either gonna be Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth, not the original, because I cannot get the original because I do not have a PS3, and I'm not so sure that my PS3 would that if I did get a PS3, it would even work. A lot of them have CMOS battery issues now, so yeah. And also, on top of all that, the original game's quality is not that good, so yeah, I definitely choose Rebirth over that, which is what I'm gonna be doing. Or No Man's Sky, which No Man's Sky is actually good now. And plus, it will actually run on my system just fine, which is fantastic because there are a lot of space games that don't run my PC that well at all. I'm not even gonna try Star Citizen on this. Maybe on a later PC, but not this one. Uh, there's also of course, Starfield, which again I mentioned I'm not gonna be playing it because it's probably incompatible with my GPU. And there's also, on top of that, Kerbal Space Program 2, which is completely dead. And I'm not even gonna bother with Elite Dangerous. All the things I've heard about that game are, yeah, no. The more I hear about it, the less I want to play it. That's pretty much how I'll describe Elite Dangerous. So yeah, those are my three next games I'm gonna play. I'll announce in the next stream. I'll announce which one I officially picked, because yeah, I'm gonna narrow it down here, and then I'm gonna decide which game am I gonna officially play first out of those three. And most likely it will be Papers, Please, but we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, onto the world itself. Now, beyond a bit, you can really already see like the foreshadowing here with the huge tree growing out of the shattered planet as to what's gonna happen soon. Like, you can already see that, whatever's in that box is going to seriously do some really crazy shit, but it's going to be really beautiful doing it. And this is kind of a foreshadowing as to where this will be going when we actually open it, which I think is nice. I think that is very well done. I think that is one of the best uses of foreshadowing I've seen in a world, and also it just looks very fantastic. Like, Rare just looks very good and very well done. And very, very well modeled. Whoever was involved on the modeling team, oh my god, they are fantastic. Because aside from that, there's also the rest of the world itself, which has very much what I would consider a fantasy aesthetic. I mean, you got this huge cathedral here. um, with very ornate walls, ceiling that is just very fancy-esque. You got that sort of thing. Like, there's no sci-fi shit here. It's all, well, okay, there is some, but it's all fancy for the most part. And a very good fancy aesthetic of that. Like, this is just very well designed, very well thought out, very well modeled, and just the kind of fancy aesthetic that just gets me. Like, it's just, just very well done fancy aesthetics like this, they get me. Like, I love them. But very poorly done ones, yeah, not so much. And plus, if you haven't noticed already, the grass actually not only has a pulsing light texture that goes across it, but also has full dynamic wind physics as well. Like, it's very similar to like Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it barely uses any of my GPU doing it. Like, my GPU, well, actually, it uses quite a bit of it, but it is resting at like 60% average, doing all these wind physics. Like, it is not too unoptimized at all. In fact, I would consider it just perfect, um, as far as that's concerned. And really, it just adds to the depth of this world, and really just to the immersion a lot more because, like, this is just some of the most realistic grass I've ever seen in a world. As far as, like, animated grass goes. I mean, there have been other worlds with animated grass, but it's either done a super unoptimized way, or it just doesn't look good. Whereas this is not only optimized, but it actually looks very, very good, especially with the pulsing light texture, which just really adds to the more surreal kind of feeling of this world. Like, it's just just very abstract, just very far from what we consider more realistic, especially with like just the blue pulses on the grass, just the fact that the grass is blue at all. That sort of thing just really just adds to the more abstract feeling of this world, which really does work to this world's favor because that's kind of what it is. It's very like it's just very like it's just a very surreal experience that is just it's a little crazy, and it does get very very larger than life, and goes way above and beyond your expectations, but it just is just such a well done, very beautiful experience. So yeah, overall aesthetic is just really just fantastic, and you're gonna see that it's gonna get even more fantastic when we actually open this thing up. So yeah, let's actually do this right now. Oh, that's a bit there. And by the way, somebody who does speak Japanese did tell me that it's saying set roll volume to 100. Uh, I have it lower so that I can like be actually heard over it, but you know, there it is, the origin of all this. Just one little box. That's just really well done. is. Oh yeah. Let's just get started. Whoa. That was a little unexpected. Break it down. Let's break it down. Oh yeah. Now it's getting real. And this is all hand animated. This is just like, what's that world? Astral Bounce. This is all hand animated. None of it is done, via any kind of audio link, any of that. All of it is just animated by hand. And it took a lot of time to make this. To give an idea of, just, you know, just how long it takes to, like, hand animate all this. There it is! The big flower. Boom. Boom. Ho 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 ho! Here we go! Whoa. And right over there you can see that this is not just, you know, centralized to your planet, that this is happening to quite a few worlds. And it's just really, just fucking insane. Like, the sheer scale of all this. What the? I remember the jelly making noise! But apparently it does now. Alright! One of the most beautiful, just beautiful experiences of all time in VRChat. Huh? It's this very chill world. Even with all the destruction shit happening, it's just very, like, it's just this very calm atmosphere to it. What the fuck? The jelly ate us! Dum. Dun, dun, dum. Dum, dum, dum. Here we go. And here you can see this is an exact recreation of the field we were in earlier. Well, not exact, but it is at least, you know, a semi-recreation of it. And once again, this has no... Oh, and there you can see the big one. The big tree. That's a little, walking thing. Oh. Hi, there's Jelly! There all goes! Back to the little box. All that started with just one little box. And now you can see that the entire cathedral got majorly fucked from our shenanigans there. Everything has come down. What was once, you know, mighty cathedral standing tall and proud is now nothing but ruins. It all started again with this one box right here. Goddamn, I fucking love this world. I cannot get over how just how well done this is. It is far more well done than a lot of other worlds that attempt to do the same thing. Well, I wouldn't say that. It's actually pretty good. There are actually a lot of them that are pretty good. Actual balance is good too. Granted, the way that actual balance is made leads to a lot of weird fucking texture issues, but other than that, it was really well done. I mean, not to this caliber, of course, but still really well made. And I realized that no, I did not change my status. Whoops! Should have seriously done that beforehand. Oh well. There we go. There. And right here, as I fly by this thing, you can really get a good feel for the scale of this of this structure because, I mean, this entire map is not small at all. And the fact that it takes up so much of it, even then, really tells you a lot about the sheer scale of this, and just how this entire cathedral was just ginormous, even compared to the very ground it was built on. And this is definitely just a huge demonstration of that. I mean, this was a huge building that could house maybe tens, maybe low hundreds of people. And all of it was destroyed by a little box. You know, like that's one thing that this world does very well. It gives you a sense of scale very, very well, far beyond any other where it just does very well. I mean, you know, a lot of other worlds do give you that kind of scale too. I mean, one such world that was very good giving like a sense of scale is again, I know I fanboy for Astral Bounds way too much, but I have my reasons for doing so. It is and it's not just because, you know, of the animation, which again, just like this, is hand done, but also because that world gives you a very good sense of scale, you know, as a, you know, just, you know, just pertain to just how big it is, and, you know, just how huge the structure itself is, and, you know, just the size of it compared to, like, you know, um, itself, especially with how, you know, it just has those little walls going out in each direction, or those little wall segments going out in each direction, getting further away from you, which really just demonstrates that, you know, this, you know, it just demonstrates how big, or rather how small that opening is compared to the rest of the wall, and how big the rest of the wall is compared to that opening. Well, same here. It really gives you a sense of scale that, you know, this building was very important, and it was very, it was just ginormous, and rather it was a very big part of whatever this world was, I guess you could say, because yeah, it's questionable after all that happened. You know, you know, if it's still intact or whatever, but you know, other than that, yeah, it was very, very important to whatever world it is, and it was a really big structure. It just really just shows that off. It really shows off, you know, the power of the box and how it was able to easily take down such a large structure like this, and easily, you know, just reduce it to a little more than ruins in just a mere matter of minutes. And that is also very well done here. And it really is just very, overall, just very well, you know, like it just communicates that very well as far as like, scale is concerned, and scale of events as, you know, compared to like everything else in the setting is. So yeah, it's just real well done. And I really like that. It's just very, very clever way of just, you know, conveying that, I guess you could say. And unfortunately, no, you cannot replay this animation. Believe me, I have tried. I have tried to replay this animation on several occasions in the past, but it wouldn't even. Yeah, that doesn't work. It doesn't even let you do that. There is no rewind button. There is no reset button. There's none of that. You just have to create an entirely new instance, and I think that's a little you know, a bit of a missed opportunity. But then again, Astral Bounds does have the same issue. So I can't really hate on them exactly, I guess. And it's just a little complaint as far as I'm concerned. But other than that, it's just real well done, and I enjoy every single time I go through here, to be honest. There's a little crediting panels. Da 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 da. Sorry, I had to. Anytime I see any blue sea creature that looks kind of like a lobster, I immediately that song immediately pops into my head. I just cannot fucking help it. But this is actually the composer, and by the way, the songs themselves are not actually DMCA protected. Like my first time through, I had the audio turned super duper low because I wasn't sure if they were or not, but now I've realized that it's actually not, and that all the songs were actually composed specifically for this map, which I gotta hand it to him. She is a hell of a composer, and I really enjoyed it for sure. And you can actually open up a portal, I believe, like open up a web portal. Not gonna do that. Um. But yeah. So this is the props designer and shader person, aka the one who is responsible for designing all the wonderful grass shaders, the just the amazing terrain, the flowers themselves, and literally everything else. Again, hats off to them. Wada, I think I've heard that name before on several other projects, but they're a sound designer, and they do all the sounds that are not, like music. So they did the jellyfish sound, the everything else. Easy October is the main, or Etsy October? I'm just gonna call him Easy October. They did all the direction with this world. They were the ones who uploaded it, and yeah, they just did a really excellent job again. And they also have several other maps, as far as I'm concerned. Let me check. Yeah, Easy October has several other maps. They have Trees of Diaspora. They have Twisted Forest. They have Steps on. Yeah. Steps on the Campanula. And yeah, I do go to Wolfie's Abbey World on occasion. Again, do not judge, do not judge. And also, a couple of other worlds as well. And also the Labyrinth of Sanctuary as well. That's another one. And then there's also Breezy in the Epilogue, which is, as the name implies, supposed to take place after Beyond a Bit. As far as I can figure out. So yeah, they have quite a few worlds, and a lot of them are just, yeah, yeah, you should definitely check them out on your own, because I'm not going to show them on this stream. Not right now, anyway. because I do not have them load into my my memory, and if it's not loaded to my memory, I cannot show it on stream, because if I do, then my PC is gonna explode and my stream is gonna crash. So yeah. And this is the technical artist. This is one who did all the scripting, Ayano TFT. They also did some of the shader work, though I believe it's more like the rudimentary, like grass shaders and whatnot. Uh, which, yeah, I got that wrong earlier, I know, but whatever. But yeah, this is one who did all the Udon coding and you know, just like all the others, they're master, they're fantastic, and I think I know them from a few other worlds. Sabakichi, I don't really know. I know they did a lot of the textures. Like they designed a lot of the texture assets that were used. Like this wonderful brick behind him here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I do recognize him from, again, a few others, but yeah, I'm not so sure what role they had in those other worlds. But yeah, whatever it was probably just top notch, because again, this world is just woo-wee. Holy shit, it is phenomenal. And I do not say that lightly, or very often about World. So, one last little thing before we go. I am actually in the process of finding a world designer myself who could make me my own homeworld, because so some shit happened with Undernet Hub. So you know how I was, singing the praises of it with the last update and all? Well, they then did an update right after that fucking stream. Right after that stream. Removed all the underfetch shit from it and just restored it back to normal. But with a catch. Oh, yes, there was a massive catch. Apparently, some of the shaders and some of the light mapping got broken altogether when they baked. And because of that, yeah, the entire roof of the bottom plaza is just covered in weird lines and weird shadows and just doesn't look good at all. And, just seeing that alone just, reminded me of the fact that, relying on someone else to make my world, relying on someone else's world to be my home world is just not a good way of doing it. Because, eventually they will fuck it up somehow. They will either, well, it's not eventually, but sometimes they will. And when they do, it may, result in either the elevator not working to, the upper levels, or worst case scenario, it might even result in, the shaders being broken altogether, like we see with our NetHub right now. So, yeah, with that in mind, I am currently looking for someone who will be able to make my my own homeworld idea, which again is still Crimson Fox Bar. That is pretty much my main homeworld idea, and I am gonna be sticking through it to the end with that one. Like, no matter what, it will get finished eventually. And overall, the aesthetic will be kind of similar to Black Cat. It will be, this very cozy kind of area. But we'll also have some audio links, some, cool lights and whatnot. I'm thinking of putting a stoplight in there that will have like a little audio link, and will flash the green, yellow, or red lights depending on what's playing. It's just gonna be really just. It'll just be like peak bar stack, and it will also have. Aside from that, we'll also have a little office area for me, which will be nice, and a little penthouse as well, which will be double nice, complete with a TV and whatnot. And yeah, it will just be that'll needless to say be pretty useful for me, especially given that an internet hub, there's no real way to lock anyone out. Um, whenever I have like that's nice, Vixen. But yeah, as I said, there's no way to really lock anyone out whenever I have like private conversations in our hub, so I just have to go up there and just hope no one ever fucking walks in after me. So yeah, it'll be pretty nice, especially because I will have like a locking door system on those, so that whenever I'm like wanting to have a really personal talk with someone, I will just walk in there, lock the door, and not worry about anyone barging in or anything. And we'll also have a few other features too. We'll also have some like working drinks. He'll have some. He'll have one of those dispensers you find in Hotel Morningstar. Well, actually, no, it won't have that, but we'll have working drinks at least. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, it will have all sorts of shit. You're just gonna have to see for yourself just how well it comes out, or just how awesome it actually will be once it's finished anyway. But yeah, you're gonna have to but yeah, it's gonna have a lot of shit, and I am currently looking for someone who could actually manage to do that and pull that off, which is actually pretty hard, because while there are 1,000 fucking Avi designers around the world that I am friends with, there are hardly any fucking map designers that I'm friends with for now anyway. Lizzie is trying to get into it, but I don't know. With how damaged her PC's case is, she can only use it for like intensive GPU shit for like 2 hours at a time, or she risks damaging it severely, or like causing irreversible damage to its systems. So yeah, she's gonna need a new case for her PC pretty soon before she can actually do that. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much more or less out of the question, because it's all a question as to when she gets the case. I don't think she's gonna get anytime soon. So yeah, I'm gonna need to find someone else to do it, and oh boy, is that bit harder than it sounds. So yeah, I'm still on the lookout, and if any of you happen to be a map designer, I'll at least consider you. I mean, to be honest, I tend to be very distrusting of newcomers. Um, and anyone who doesn't have any prior experience, or prior experience that I could really I or lots of people could really point to as proof of your expertise or whatever, I will instantly turn you down. By the way, that's just how I am. I just got scammed a lot in the past and a lot of other shit, so I just have to deal with that, and you just have to deal with me being like that. That's just how I am. But yeah, for now I am looking at find someone who could help, and if you could, then hell yeah, I'm gonna check you out. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that. But you, so level design and aesthetic wise, or rather just aesthetic wise, really good. By far one of the best aesthetics I have seen in any map. Like everything was just animated very well. Everything was just very, very well designed, and it just, yeah, there were just no hardly any issues at all. Like it just looked fantastic. I mean, the grass share alone is just awesome, but the like flowers and the animation and everything is it's just stellar, especially when you consider that none of this was done with audio link. All of it was hand done. All of it was handmade. All of it was hand crafted and hand animated, with hardly any of it being done, by machine or by automation or any of that. And that, just that just really sets us apart from Arnet Hub's music and shit like that. Where Arnet Hub does have cool animations, but all of it, all of the light animations are done through IO-Link and are controlled through IO-Link. Whereas this and Astral Bounds, it's all hand done, every single bit of it. And that alone is just, I cannot get over that fact. That is just insane. Now, optimization wise, surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. Oh yeah, and also one more thing. The fantasy aesthetic they're going for here, really, I fucking love it. It's just one of the single hands down best looking, maps I've seen in a while, and the textures and just the models and everything, just super well done. Just all kinds of just hands off to Waka here. They are just, yeah, they're a fantastic artist, and I love them. But yeah, it's just a really good aesthetic and very well implemented, and starting a lot better than Astral Balance. Even though Astral Balance does look good itself, it just has it's just the process they use for it that caused it to be very wonky looking. But compared to that, this looks far more polished in terms of overall design. I mean, Astral Balance is bigger, but this is more polished. Optimization, optimization is another key area that is just real well done. I hardly have any issues running this at all. In fact, this is actually one of my favorite spot to bring my Quest friends, my Quest user friends over. And that is just simply because it just is very well run, or rather, it is just very well optimized, and it just runs very well on not only Quest, but on my PC. My PC does not chug at all. And the worst it does when it does chug is just when I initially click the key, and I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but meh. Other than that, it's really well done as far as like optimization is concerned, and it just runs absolutely fantastic on pretty much anything. Um, now, oh yes, level design. Level design. Where do I even begin? Like aside from just just being well laid out in general, especially with this big ass you know um grassy field and everything else, it just really just is designed very well to give this kind of like sense of scale, this sense of just how big everything is, and just sense of scale compared to just the environment of everything else, or rather the environment of everything in it, and just how big they are compared to everything else, and their scale, as to how big they are compared to like their surroundings and all that. This is especially prevalent in the cathedral. Like the cathedral, you could just tell by its size relative to the landmass it's on that is just very important. That there is something very important about this place, and that there is just some that has some kind of significance to whatever civilization built it. Which, after all that happened here, I'm not so sure they're still around. But uh, and this is once again seen with the planets. The planets just are so much bigger than your position and where you are. And they're not just shrunken down, they are just full sized, and just gives you a very, very good experience as to just the sheer scale of of the should I say end game, or yeah, the sheer scale of the events happening, as opposed to you yourself and all that. And that is just really, like, it's just real well done, and I love it. And also, just the way that they actually showed the cathedral destroying the end, instead of just warping you off somewhere, like what happens in some worlds, is also just very well done. Like that, like, everything, like, there's just so much detail put into the level design, put into the shaders, put into everything. It's just really good. So what is my overall score for this map? What is my overall score for this map? My overall score would have to be 9.7 out of 10. Because, oh my god, I love this map. It's just so good. And, it's just a really, really cool experience. There's nothing like it anywhere else on VRChat, except for maybe, just maybe Astral Bounds. But again, it's just a very unique experience, very well done. And, if you have a few friends, absolutely come here. Absolutely come here with them, show them around, and, have some fun. So yeah, that was pretty much it for this stream. What will I be doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, I will not have stream at all. Tomorrow, I am going to be working on trying to get that Daria Abbey back up, and also working on my rendo and a few other things. So yeah, there's gonna be no stream tomorrow, or Saturday for that matter, because again, I am still currently in my earlier hours, or my really early, really late hours, I should add, because most of them are now being done at night. Just simply because, I just always end up waking up very late because I'm tired, and just, how it goes. So yeah. So whereas the next stream is probably gonna be on Monday, and it's probably, hopefully this time it will actually be either a Honkai Star Rail stream or a stream showing off my new Abbies. Hopefully it will not just be another, oh look, another, random just another, VRChat world stream, because, as much as I love doing those, and as much as I love exploring worlds with you, I do admit that, I do get tired of it from time to time, and I do want to do something else. Or, stream something else in this case. Which hopefully I will. Hopefully I actually will. And again, Papers, Please, Trails of Cold Steel, and No Man's Sky are all coming soon. And, so yeah, you have 3 games to look forward to there, and, so yeah, there's lots of shit coming your way. There is, and all of it is gonna be really, really good. I hope. But anyway, I can't stay here forever. I gotta get going. You're pretty much no drill. So thank you all for watching this wonderful stream here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, night, week, whatever. And I will see you all on Monday for whatever I have planned then. Hopefully, it will actually be something that isn't just another VR chat stream. So yeah, good night, everyone. Stay classy, everyone, and good night. I'll see you all on Monday for whatever I have planned then. So yeah, see you then, everyone.